That's for sure. Robert, stay there. Let's talk about this as we bring in our next guest to talk about what else is on Larry Ellison's shopping list.
Joining us now is Mark Martiak of Premier Wealth Management. Mark, he's known for his taste for all these fine things in life. Now this eye on sports. Do you think there's growing interest in this type of business among the wealthy?
Absolutely, I do. And Larry Ellison has always fancied himself as a trendsetter. He knows growth. He knows how to develop growth assets. He sees the sports and entertainment business, and in particular these assets from AEG, as a place where he can make a diversification.
Mark, you seem to think that this is a financial attraction. All rich boys want to own teams.
Michelle has a theory.
It doesn't matter if they lose money.
But it's just not a passion investment. It's definitely business investment as well as passion.
Oh, but it's a horrible business. Come on, sports teams are a horrible investment. Who makes money?
It's right up there with modeling companies. They want to own a team and a piece of a modeling company. Maybe a movie company, too, so the movie stars will come to the parties.
Well, I believe that's part of it. You get connections, obviously, but there is money to be made in the future. Content is king. Entertainment and sports is on an upswing. I know that Larry knows exactly what he's doing, especially when he mentioned to Maria that he's talking, or his accountants are involved. They could be doing their due diligence right now as we speak with his accountants and his lawyers.
Yeah, and Michelle, you look at the value of sports teams today, whether it's Manchester United, the Dallas Cowboys, you look at what these guys paid for these teams in the 1980s and 1990s, and they're now, worth billions of dollars. As an investment, some of the teams have paid off, but I think you're absolutely right. A lot of it is ego and fantasy for these guys.
They love that shot courtside, the close-up of them. If they're single, the girl who's sitting next to them. I mean, it's all about that.
It's that too.
Ultimately, he has to make money, though.
No, he doesn't.
I don't know about that.
He's got $35 billion other dollars that he can deal with.
Larry Ellison wins, no matter what he does.
And I always heard, people always said to me in Silicon Valley, you buy Oracle when Larry is at Oracle. You sell Oracle when he's on his yacht somewhere. Are we at a point right now where he's more focused on the Hawaiian island, the yachts? He's bought up, a great deal of real estate, Robert, as you mentioned, in Malibu, and now we're thinking about him buying up some sports teams as well, Robert.
Well,
what's the motivation there?
That's a really good question. Larry Ellison to me is very fascinating psychologically. Why does he need all these things? He built at one time the largest yacht in the world. He's since downsized, but I think part of it is he's a very competitive guy, both in the business arena and personally. When Paul Allen built Octopus, that boat, Larry Ellison wanted his boat to be even bigger. Roman Abramovich buys a private island. Larry Ellison buys a private island. So I think part of it is keeping up with these guys. I think also he wants to leave a legacy beyond just being a corporate executive. We don't remember great corporate executives from the 1920s. We do remember the museums they leave, the sports teams they created, the art that they've left. And Larry said a lot of these homes he's bought are going to be museums. Lanai is going to be a sustainable project for development. So I think part of it is his legacy. Would you like to sit in my box
this weekend? Would you like courtside seats?
Not that Michelle's ever heard anything like opening lines like that before.
And women.
Yeah.
Guys, that was fun.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
And I know what you're thinking. Don't you dare say it on the air.